Alright guys, we are back again as promised with the Losi XXXNT Prototype. So this is truck number or chassis number 6. So let's do a quick little history on this truck. So these prototype trucks, there was 8 built, and after they were used and tested, guess what? They went into the dumpster. Well, at least these, when I got 3. I have the chassis that I showed you in the previous video, this somewhat complete chassis, and then I have another somewhat complete chassis. So at least 3 of them went into the dumpster. Who knows what happened to the rest of them, but I have truck number 6 and number 8 and a random chassis that is in one of my previous videos that I will link to this one. So yeah, these trucks were built and raced. We'll do a little history. I gotta get my phone. Let me pull up my information here. So these trucks were built and used at the Silver State Challenge in Las Vegas, Nevada. I don't have the year. I like to say 2001, 2001. And some of the drivers, these 8 trucks were given to certain drivers. The drivers were Adam Drake, Matt Francis, Ron Rossetti, Ryan Cavalieri, Brian Kinwald, Todd Hodge, and that's all I have. So I'm missing, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'm missing 2 drivers. I don't know the other 2 drivers' names. And I contacted almost everybody on this list. Matt Francis doesn't remember. I talked to him. He doesn't remember what the truck, which one his truck was and what his truck looked like. It was a long time ago. I tried desperately to contact Brian Kinwald for years and years before his passing, and I was never able to contact him to verify if any of these were his. Adam Drake I did contact, and we will get into that. Will be another video that I will share with you guys with truck number 8. But right now let's do truck number 6. Here it is. And I guess it'll probably be easier to go over the prototype parts than the non-prototype parts. So I bought these as semi-complete because that's what was found in the dumpster behind Team Losi. I think Rich, I forget his last name, rescued these trucks out of the dumpster, and I was lucky enough to purchase them from him. And then I took 2 factory XXXNT rollers, and I kind of built these into rollers just so they present better than just half of a truck. So here it is. So this is truck number 6. Pretty cool. So I guess let's start at the back half of this truck. Move my chair and we'll work forward here. So this battery holder came with this. So this, I would per se, is a prototype piece. Okay. The rear hinge section, this aluminum section, is also a prototype part. got the rear shock tower is a prototype piece. The transmission case is a prototype piece. Now this transmission on 6 and 8 came empty, no gears. So when I took those two rollers, those two factory rollers, I put those gears in these gear cases, which fit perfectly without any problems. So that's pretty cool. I'm going to zoom in on that now. Let me see. So there's the prototype case. I think these two, this piece, these are two aluminum pieces, I believe, were on this truck, and those are also prototype parts. You can see the rear hinge pin, those gold rear hinge pins, those are also prototype. Those are prototype parts too. And this cross-membered piece here, that's a prototype piece also. You got these rear arms. Look at these milled out rear arms. And I'm gonna go a little more further into this information on this truck. Look at these rear arms. Let me zoom in. Milled out completely. You can see the mill marks. Isn't that so cool? And I'll put this truck upside down and we'll look at the chassis. Now, let's go back to this gear case. Look at this. It says on the truck, on the case, it's kind of hard to read because the shadow, but that says number 6 written on the gear case. Pretty awesome. And if you look, where is it written? I forget where it's written on this chassis. Let me see if I can find it. It might be on the bottom. It might be on the bottom. Actually, let's look real quick. Let me see. No, I forget where it's written. I have to remember where it was written. But the chassis also has a number 6, which is really freaking cool. There's the rear arms. We'll get into those. These sliders came on the truck too, which I'll get more into those. So there's that factory brace right there. This section, oops, let me zoom in. This section here, this box, is a prototype piece, along with this front brace is also a prototype part. It came with this gas tank, but I don't think the gas tank is a prototype part. So that center section that holds that gas tank is a prototype piece. Like I said, along with that top brace. Pretty cool. And it also came with this graphite front bulkhead. And I don't know if this is prototype, but it says XXX. I don't know if they all said XXX like that. I don't remember. But it came with that front little XXX brace. And it did come with these arms. I don't think these arms are prototype pieces, but it did come with these front arms intact when I got it. These look more factory. I don't think these are prototype. And then of course these front braces, those beautiful aluminum front braces, were prototype too. Let's look at that rear shock tower. Pretty cool. What a cool piece of history. Oh, you know where I know? I think I know where that number 6 is written. Okay, we'll get to that in a minute. So there, the beautiful truck. So let's look at the bottom, and we'll see the bottom of this chassis. So they're all different. I don't know, some, like I said, if you look at the other video, I'm going to link. This one has these holes drilled over here for a little design feature, I guess. This person wanted to do it. And then look at these arms. Look at these rear arms. Solid piece milled out. And those gold hinge pins. Look at that. Is that cool or what? And then this piece, you can look at the, see how nice this fits together? Look at that. This came with the truck. So this is a prototype piece also, this front piece. If you looked at the other video where I screwed on the factory piece, you can see there's a big gap here. It's a lot different. This is really nice and smooth and made to fit this chassis. Really nice. And it even came with this front bumper too. So this is also a a prototype piece. Look at that. Pretty cool. Pretty awesome. I love those rear arms, man, they're so cool. Okay, so I'm trying to remember. I believe that, and I wish I can't, I don't know if I can do it on my phone while I'm showing this video. Let me try. Give me a second, guys. 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. Let's see. Oh, I don't think I can do it real fast. So yeah, there's a number 6 on this truck, on the chassis, like I'm saying, like on the transmission, and that's how it came up with that body. I just put that body on just to, a clear body. It just helps see the truck better. Plus, and that's why I got the number 6 on there. So I am trying to find the information. Give me 1 second while you guys enjoy this beautiful truck. Let's get a nice side view of this thing. Beautiful truck. Here it is right here. Okay, so give me a second. That's that. I can't find it. Oh well, I can't find where it says it on the chassis, because I documented a lot of this information. You know what? This truck doesn't have it, what I'm looking for. It just has it on the transmission. That's what it is. That's right, this truck just has it. Truck number 8 has it on the chassis and the transmission itself. And like I said, we will get into that video soon enough. So okay, one more bit of information on this truck before I leave you guys. When I talked to Adam Drake and I showed him the pictures of everything I had, he was about 50% positive, or 50% maybe towards the view that this might have been Brian Kinwold's truck because of these rear sliders. I don't know why he came up with that. And the rear arm. I think it was the rear arms and the sliders. I think he made a note that this might have been Brian's truck. But again, I could never confirm 100%. So there's a chance this could have been his truck that he used. And Adam Drake was involved with the development of these trucks. He did have a hand in this, in building these and producing these trucks. So he knows a lot about these trucks. But yeah, there you go, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I know I kind of took a little bit of time to look for something, but as I was looking, I remembered that this truck doesn't have a 6 on the chassis. It's just on the gearbox that was mounted. And all the other parts and pieces you're seeing on this truck, they're all factory parts that I put on this truck to make it as a roller, like the wheels, tires, shocks, you know, this little plate here and stuff like that. I think these motor blocks, either on 6 or 8, were prototype blocks for the motors. I forget which truck had them. And this exhaust is a factory piece. This holder is a prototype. I think this piece came. No, this is a factory piece too. So it has a mix of factory and prototype, but I think I went over all the prototype parts that this truck had when I got it. So really cool video. At least I think it is. Really cool piece of history. And there you go. Just a beautiful truck. Piece of racing history. But I love these front braces. Beautiful front braces. And there you go. Alright, guys. Hope you enjoyed this a lot. I'm going to show truck number 8 soon. And I'll have a little surprise on that one. And that will be the end of the prototype test mule test trucks for the XXXNT. Alright, guys. You have a good one. I'll see you soon. Take it easy.